In the heart of the lush African landscape lay the vibrant village of Kijiji, known for its colorful markets and harmonious community. The villagers thrived, farming the fertile land and sharing stories under the starlit sky. But beneath the surface of this idyllic life, a web of secrets entangled the village leaders, stirring unrest among the people. Late one evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the village, a clandestine gathering of the village leaders took place. Their meeting was held under the ancient baobab tree, a sacred space often used for important discussions. With hushed voices, the leaders plotted their next moves, discussing power struggles and hidden agendas that would affect the very fabric of the village. In the shadows, a curious child named Amani caught wind of their conversation. Intrigued by the whispers of authority and power, she decided to investigate further, sensing that the future of Kijiji might hinge on her discoveries. Driven by a desire for justice and truth, she listened closely, piecing together fragments of their discussions. The following day, she confided in her friends, sharing her concerns about the leader's behavior. However, her friends were skeptical, preferring to dismiss her worries as mere childish fantasies. Undeterred, Amani sought the wisdom of Mama Nia, the village's revered elder known for her insights and knowledge of the community's history. When she shared what she had overheard, Mama Nia's expression shifted from concern to contemplation. She warned Amani about the dangers of meddling in adult affairs, but encouraged her to remain observant, reinforcing the importance of vigilance in their village. With a newfound determination, Amani resolved to uncover the truth about the leader's intentions. Gathering her closest friends, she devised a plan to collect evidence. They embarked on their mission, sneaking into the leader's quarters at night, where they stumbled upon a hidden ledger that detailed suspicious transactions involving the village's resources. Shocked by the revelations of mismanagement and deceit, Amani and her friends knew they had to act quickly. As they returned to their hideout, the children were filled with a mix of excitement and fear. They brainstormed strategies for confronting the leaders, understanding that the truth must be shared with the villagers. Amani's heart raced as she pondered how they would rally the community, knowing that they needed to act decisively. Gathering her courage, Amani addressed the villagers during a community meeting. She presented the evidence they had found, exposing the leaders' hidden affairs. Gasps filled the air as disbelief washed over the crowd. The atmosphere crackled with tension, emotions swirling among the villagers as they processed the betrayal of their trusted leaders. The leaders, feeling cornered, attempted to defend themselves, claiming the accusations were baseless and that Amani was merely stirring trouble. Arguments erupted, and the once peaceful meeting devolved into chaos. Yet, amidst the discord, Amani stood her ground, passionately urging the villagers to see through the leader's lies and manipulations. Just as the situation seemed to reach a breaking point, an elder from the crowd stepped forward, lending her support to Amani's claims. This turning point sparked a shift in the villagers' mood, who began to unite behind Amani's call for accountability and transparency. Realizing they could no longer maintain their grip on power, the leaders faced the consequences of their actions. With the villagers demanding answers, they were forced to resign, promising to change their ways. As the weight of their deception lifted from the village, a wave of relief washed over the community, leading to a new chapter in Kijiji. With the leaders gone, the villagers began to rebuild trust and transparency in their governance. Amani, once a curious child, emerged as a symbol of courage and determination. The villagers welcomed her involvement in guiding the new leaders and implementing changes that would benefit everyone. Under Amani's guidance, the village flourished, focusing on sustainable practices and community well-being. As the seasons changed, so did the spirit of Kijiji, as the villagers worked together to create a more equitable future. In her newfound role, Amani took it upon herself to teach the younger generations about the importance of honesty, integrity, and the value of community involvement. She would gather the children under the shade of the old baobab tree, sharing stories of their past struggles and victories to inspire future leaders. As the village thrived, Amani and her friends often reflected on the journey they had taken together. They remembered the whispers of deceit that had once filled the air and celebrated the unity and strength that had emerged from their collective efforts. Around a fire on starry nights, the villagers would gather, sharing stories of their past while recognizing the resilience of their community. They reflected on the lessons learned, the importance of staying vigilant, and the power of standing up against corruption. As the sun set over Kijiji, casting warm hues across the horizon, the villagers felt a renewed sense of hope. They understood that the future was in their hands, shaped by their choices and commitment to integrity. The moral of their story echoed throughout the village. Vigilance, integrity, and community strength could overcome even the darkest of secrets. United, they would continue to nurture their land, uplift one another, and ensure that the hidden affairs of leaders would never again threaten their beloved home. In the end, Amani stood as a testament to the power of one voice, inspiring all to embrace transparency and foster a community built on trust and respect. The village of Kijiji thrived, a living example of the beauty that arises when truth prevails over deception.